Hello, my Geminis. This is Erica, and I'll be doing your July 2019 general love reading. This is good for your sun, moon, rising sign, also Venus, but anywhere that Gemini may resonate. You know, check out your 5th, 7th, 8th house in your natal chart if you know what that is. One day I will post a video about it, but you can always just Google it. Basically, I'll show you all the different signs that relate to life in your specific life. It's interesting. I apologize for not putting the mid-month general conversations for you guys. I got really behind last month. Last month was crazy. I'm in school, and I got really hit hard with a lot of homework, and I got really behind. But I'm going to try to do better this month. All right. Let's see. So this is... Oh, man, my mind went blank. Alright, so if this resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't try to make it fit. Don't get stuck on the signs that come out. If your sign or the other person's signs come out, awesome. If it doesn't, don't get stuck on it, okay? Also, this can be coming from your point of view or the other person's point of view. Also, time is fluid, so this could be happening now, could have been happening in the past, or it could be coming up. So always, check during the mid-month, rewatch it, and usually, if it didn't make sense now, it'll make sense then. Let's see. Like, comment, share, subscribe to ones that already have. Thank you so freaking much. I have appreciate all y'all's support. It's amazing. So amazing. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to it. I think I said all the crap I need to say. I don't know. Sorry about y'all's... Did I do y'all's mid-monthly? I did do your mid-monthly. I'm sorry. I totally forgot, because that was the one that I was like... I didn't care what the hell I said. Woo! Anyways. Alright, let's get into this. Alright, spirit guides, archangels, angels, ancestors. What do you want to talk to Gemini about today? What do they need to know? All right, what's been going on in the recent past with my Geminis? What's been going on in the recent past with my Geminis? Retreat. All right. Don't pay attention to my nails either. They suck. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. All right. So I'm feeling more maybe you've been kind of in hermit mode. Let's see. What's been going on in the present? Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. For air signs, whoo, buddy, I know that's hard. All right, near future. Near future for my Geminis. What's going to be going on in the near future for my Geminis? Thank you, Spirit. So, I like it. I like it a lot. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, which is probably why you need to freaking let go of control issues. You got to let things happen as they're supposed to. Bottom of the deck. Woo! Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Oh, man, this is going to be a tough one. All right. Because I'm hearing that a lot of you out there... All right, so y'all are going to have to use your intuition on this. Because I'm hearing that a lot of you out there really are wondering about your ex. Because you feel like your ex is your soulmate. Which it could be, but it might not be. And, let me clear that up. They could be your soulmate, but it doesn't mean that that's the one you're going to be with. Anyways, we're going to find out. We are going to find out. All right, so let's see. Why is retreat here for my Geminis for July 2019? Sorry if I just confused you with what I said. I should have just went ahead and start pulling cards. But I felt like I needed to say it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and say this now before I lose the message. For releasing your ex, it could be that there's a lot of unforgiveness that both of y'all might have towards each other for what's happened in the past. Whether you're going to be with this person or not, the thing is you need to release their energy and release what has happened, what has transpired in the past that, made the downfall. And I'm hearing that it will be really good for you to do it at the full moon time. When you do... intentions, usually with the new moon, is to bring stuff in, like if you're wanting a new job, if you're wanting a new relationship, that's when you set your intentions with the new moon. The full moon is to let stuff go. So usually when people are trying to do, like for losing weight or for getting rid of a bad habit or releasing energy from people like your ex, full moon is the time to do it. Alrighty. 2 more shuffles. Why is retreat here for my Geminis? Why is retreat here in the recent past for my Geminis? 2 cards. Thank you, Spirit. Why is retreat here? Ooh, we have the moon reverse. Could be dealing with a Pisces and you found out some shit. I'm going to try to stop cussing. I apologize. That's probably not great for everybody. Yep, you found out something. Definitely found out something. You gained some clarity. You retreated. You decided, you know, there's a situation that you were tired of going back and forth on. You know, you're like, should I do this? Should I not? Are they the one for me? Are they not? Do I believe them? Do I not? Should I move on? Should I not? You had an intense time of really trying to figure out what the crap's going on because you were conflicted about this person, or you could have been just conflicted about in your life in general. Should I start dating, or should I just keep, you know, being by myself and give it some more time? Should I just keep focusing on money and myself? So there has been a clarity. You received some clarity, you know, while you were really heavily meditating on something. And I'm hearing that, you know, whatever illusions that you had in the past about a certain situation, you realize that's what it was. It was illusion. And I'm hearing that this truth that you finally realized, or the secret that came out, it made you stop fighting your head and your heart. You know, your head was saying one thing and your heart was saying another. And finally, you got the illumination that you needed. You got the clarity that you needed. You're like, okay, this is the way I'm going to go. Okay? I mean, that's why let go of control issues is here in the present. Let's see. Why is control issues here in the present for my Geminis? July 2019. We have, yep, the 2 of Cups reversed. Why is let go of control issues here? One more card. Hate when they fly out. Here, I'm getting it. Okay. All right. So, we have the 2 of Cups reversed to the 6 of Pentacles. So it could be somebody that, you know, you felt very strongly about, that the truth that you received is if this person's not giving you the same amount of effort that you're giving them, why the hell are you going to keep giving to this situation? It doesn't make any sense. Feeling like I need to pull another card. Hold on. 9 of Cups reversed. Yeah. You realize that if this person or if anybody in your life is not giving you the same amount of energy and effort that you're giving them, that you need to back off. But also I'm hearing that you don't need to just be like Rambo in every situation. Like, and what I'm saying is that I'm like, I get this weird picture in my head. But if somebody is not giving the same energy you're giving them, you don't have to be like, hey, by the way, F you, you suck at life. Like, this is what I want. This is what I deserve. And because you didn't give it to me, I'm gone. Bye. Slow fade their ass, you know? Like, just, if they're not messaging you or like trying to see you a lot, then don't do the same. Do the same. Don't message them. Take about 16 hours to reply. Whatever. Because maybe that would make them realize, like, hey, what you're doing is not really cool, but I'm also just giving you the same energy, which is trying to show you you ain't really giving shit energy, right? But don't, like, try to control the situation. Don't try to do something just to manipulate. Because when you start trying to manipulate, that's when things are going to backfire in your face. And also, you're going to have to receive that karma. Somebody else in the future might try to manipulate you the same way. But I'm also hearing that a lot of it is also that when you start paying attention more to yourself and start paying attention to the relationship that you have with yourself, that's what's going to bring in more happiness into your life. And that's what's going to help you realize what is real wish fulfillment to you. What is real wish fulfillment to you? Because wish fulfillment for me is living in a cabin in the woods by myself, like with a horse. Like, that would be epitome of amazing, right? For somebody else, that would be their 7th level of hell. So again, you got to figure out right now too, what do you really want out of life? Because until you figure that out, you're going to keep getting things that are going to show you contrast, what you don't want in life. Abraham Hicks, if you've never listened to Esther and Abraham Hicks, very good thing of introducing you to law of attraction and how energy works and how we attract things without even, realizing it. But that a lot of situations come in our lives to serve as a contrast, meaning it's showing us what we don't want because we really don't even know what we do want, right? Okay? Whew! Soulmate. Let's see why soulmate is here in the near future. Why is soulmate here in the near future? Alright, so usually when something comes out sideways, I take it upright. But it also means that a lot of this it's free will, free choice. Which, I mean, everything is free choice, but the universe is saying this is not, it doesn't have to, your choice is heavily affected upon how it's going to play out, right? Meaning, if you have a positive perspective about, hey, the past might have not worked out for me in love, but I know that as long as I keep being happy with who I am and not being desperate in love and knowing that everything's going to work out when it's supposed to, so I don't even have to worry that it's going to be like this. But if you're negative about it and be like, F love, F everybody, I always get burned, I always get, shat on, everybody's a piece of crap, woe is me, the Wheel of Fortune's not going to turn in your favor. Whoop, there we go. But I'm going to take it this way because that's how I always take it when it's that. So make sure that you're positive in the month of July. About love, about money, about anything. Speak positively over everything. You can even do like affirmations before you go to bed, or even listen to them on YouTube to get it stuck into your subconscious. Positive affirmations, that could really help you. But the good thing is the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor in dealing with life. You could be dealing with, like I said, a Pisces. Could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They could have earth and air in their chart. Anyways, like I said, don't get stuck on that shit. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor in dealing with you and your soulmate. Which is why you probably need to let go of, you need to let go of control issues, because if you're so focused on trying to make this work a certain way, you're going to get in the way of the universe of what they're trying to do. So you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Five of Pentacles reverse. So that equals 15. 15 breaks down to 6, right? This is all about relationships coming up in this month of July. But it's also about seeing the spiritual behind the material. Alright? So I'm hearing that, man, I'm getting so many messages at once. Bear with me if I talk fast. So Spirit is taking you on a journey right now, and it's wanting you to see the spiritual, I'm getting like chess game or Monopoly, behind how life works, right? So in the physical, we see a person or we might want somebody so bad and things don't work out. And we're like, well, why didn't it work out? Is it me? Is it them? Is it blah, 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 blah? How do I attract new love? What's going on? I always get the same person. Like, Spirit's wanting you to take the focus off the physical 3D aspect of what's happening and look at the spiritual of what's happening. The reason why it might have not worked out with Joe Blow or Cindy in the past is because you dodged a bullet. You would have hated life because they weren't the one for you. And when somebody is not for you, the universe basically will make hell happen until y'all decide to split because you weren't meant for each other in the first place. It's like a job that was never meant for you. You wonder, why am I so stressed out all the time? Why do people always, seem to get on my nerves all the time? Why, I dread going to work? Because, baby, that's not even meant for you. You're trying to force a puzzle piece to where it doesn't belong. So because you're doing that, you're having hell to pay for it, because it's not even yours to begin with. And you're ignoring your intuition. You're ignoring your dreams, I'm hearing for some people. You're ignoring the signs the Spirit's trying to give you. They're trying to push you out of situations. And you're wondering, why is it so hard? And why are there all these obstacles? It's because you're not listening to go on the right path. The universe is making situations happen to go on the right. in the right direction. But the good thing is that that's happening. You're going with the flow. You're letting go of control issues. You're saying, you know what? If this person's for me, it's for me. If this job is for me, it's for me. If it's not, I'm not going to get mad that it doesn't manifest or happen, because that just means it's not for me. And I'm going to tune in, tap in into spirit and the divine to listen to where I need to go. And like I said, is, you know, don't get mad when things don't work out because they weren't supposed to work out. Right? Correct. All right. So because you're doing that and going with the flow and finding that rhythm that the universe has, your luck, you know, is turning in your favor. Things are turning in your favor. Things are completing. Cycles of shit are leaving finally because you are figuring out what do you really want in life and what do you not. So because you know what you want in life, that's what's going to come in. You know, when you don't really know what you want, you're going to get a whole host of things. And usually it's going to be negative because it's going to show you that's what you don't want. So, you know, you might have felt like you've been on this, like, kind of, I don't want to say terrible trek, but you felt like, you know, it's been an uphill kind of battle a lot of your life, especially when it comes to love. You felt that, like, man, why don't things ever work out the way they're supposed to? But Spirit is saying, congratulations, you've made it to the next level. So things are going to get easier because you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn. You learn to set those boundaries. You learn to respect yourself more. You learn to not look at men or women as a distraction, but you've learned how to sit with yourself in silence, how to sit with yourself in your loneliness. You know, you've learned to transform your loneliness into enjoying company with yourself. You know, it's a very rare thing, unfortunately, to find people that truly enjoy being by themselves. You know, and so they jump from relationship to relationship because they're so scared to be alone. They're so scared to be with themselves. And that's one of the most sad things because, I mean, I've been there. I'm just learning really what it means to be alone and enjoy my own company. And, you know, I used to seek relationships as a way to distract myself from myself. I hated sleeping alone. You know, I hated spending a Friday night by myself. I felt like a freaking loser. But now, shoot, you better be amazing in order to get me out of my house or to get me away from my hobbies or, you know, spending time doing something I truly enjoy. Anyways, wow, that was a huge segue. So, you are on the right path, okay? So don't ever, this month you don't have to question it. You've been through a lot of fuckery because it's got you right back on the right path. And it's where you're supposed to be going. And a lot of what's going to help this month is releasing all this old energy from yourself. Whether it be doing some cord cutting, whether it be doing like writing down your intentions of releasing people, whatever your own way of releasing energy is. If you don't have a way, find a way because it's very beneficial, okay? So let's get some advice and see what Spirit has for you. But, I mean, it looks like you're doing good, though. All right, do you have any additional advice for Gemini, July 2019? Okay, all right. Be patient. It's on the way. All right, King of Wands. And one more. All right. So we have 3 of Wands with the King of Wands. I'll put that right there. And the 9 of Pentacles reverse, all right? So what I'm hearing is that patiently, it's going to be pertinent to patiently wait on what you have been manifesting. So the soulmate that you've been wanting, you've been trying to, you know, manifest, that you've been calling in, it's coming, but you have to be patient, and you have to, I'm hearing, do some more work on your root chakra. Your root chakra deals with stability, security, self-esteem, you know, really, like being comfortable with being alone and knowing that everything is going to happen in divine timing, okay? Be careful of I'm hearing be careful of entertaining other people because you're tired of waiting. Or that, you might have some times where you're feeling, a little low and down and you're just like, F it, I want somebody to make me feel wanted. Be very careful of who you give your time and energy to this month in July. Because soul ties are a real thing. All right? And who you give yourself to attaches you energetically. And if they have a lot of issues, that could actually bring you down. You sleep with somebody and you're like, why the hell am I all of a sudden kind of depressed? I'm happy. There's no reason to. Or why am I feeling so anxious all of a sudden? So be very mindful of who you spend your time with or who you give yourself to this month. Make sure that you are still working on yourself and how you see yourself. Affirmations of how you love yourself and how you're, freaking amazing, because you are. Just keep focusing on that, because when you keep focusing on yourself, that is when usually people come along that you've been waiting for. All right. But when you're focusing on, a relationship, or you're focusing on dating, or you're focusing on being, you're tired of being alone, that's when, delays happen. So just keep that in mind. All right. Are there any additional... How did these things keep flipping themselves up? Anyways, I'm going to put it back in, but stop second guessing the situation. So if there's a person that you want back, or that you keep wondering when is your next relationship coming, get out of your head. And I know that's hard for a Gemini, but just get out of your head. Stop second guessing the situation. The answers will come. And they usually come when you least expect it. Any additional messages or advice for Gemini, July 2019? Thank you, Spirit. Any additional messages or advice for Gemini 2019, July 2019? July 2019. 3 cards. 3 cards. All right. Oh, okay. So we do have a new person coming in, which is why maybe you need to release your ex, okay? Go within to find the answers you seek. So if you're wondering why, you haven't met anybody new, or why your love life seems to go in the same cycle, or why you and a person couldn't be together, meditate. Spirit wants you to do the work and find out for yourself. All right, one more. Any additional messages or advice for my Gemini, July 2019? Any additional? Thank you. All right. So we got shield yourself, okay? So I'm hearing, again, it has to do with the people that you're going to be around. Be very careful of who you're around. And if there's certain negative, low vibe people that you have to be around, shield yourself. Again, you can Google it or YouTube it. But basically, you visualize, you can visualize yourself in a white bubble of light, okay? And what it does is it energetically protects you from anybody's negative vibes basically attaching to yourself, okay? Also, I'm hearing that if people, if you're dating and if you're dating, period, okay? Be very mindful, again, of the people that you decide to go out with. Be very mindful, because, oh my God, I just got super lightheaded. Be very mindful of the people that you decide to be around, because I'm hearing that there could be a false, a counterfeit that you might encounter. A counterfeit meaning they might seem amazing, perfect, everything that you wanted, like, oh my God, this person looks so good on paper, and gotcha. It's a counterfeit soulmate. It's a person that actually, if you do not use your spiritual discernment, it could set you really back on your path or on your journey or meeting your new person. Okay, so be very mindful again. Whenever you meet somebody, check in with your intuition, check in with your higher self, check in with God, whatever you call it, and make sure that they are somebody that's good for you and somebody that's not trying to deceive you. Okay? All right, Gemini. I hope that resonates. It looks like it's going to be a good month overall. All right? You just keep doing your work. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you so much for your support. You guys are amazing. As always, as always, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest. Check out other readers if it doesn't resonate. But love and light to you guys. Have a wonderful month. All right? Bye.